Hey. Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Cage Side with Christopher James live here on Fight Bananas. It's an awesome day. It's Monday. We had a great weekend. UFC fights this past weekend. Good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So happy to be here tonight with you guys. Let me just jump in here and share this to some groups real quick. Happy to be on board with you guys Monday night. Hope everybody had a great weekend and enjoyed themselves. Don't forget to share this around with your friends and family right there. I see my man Max in the green room. Give me 1 second, Max. And we'll get this ball rolling because Max is out in the woods camping today. We're going to talk about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't had Max on in quite some time because, you guys know, I've been out of the loop for a little while, just getting back into the business of doing these podcasts. So I'm happy to be here tonight with you guys, and we're not going to take too long to get this thing rolling. I do want to say they announced today Israel Adesanya versus Dricus Duplessis for the middleweight championship, August 17th, live from Perth, Australia at UFC 305. Dana White announced that today on the Jim Rome show. That was pretty awesome. I don't know if I think that Israel is deserving of the shot. But, it's what sells tickets, and in Australia, he sells tickets. So, I guess that's the way it goes, right? What are you going to do? Southeast Fight Community, Southeast MMA events. And let's see, I think that's everybody for today. All right. So we are live tonight. Like I said, we're going to do 2 shows tonight. My first guest coming up here in about 30 seconds is Max Payne Griffin, a UFC welterweight. And then later on tonight, about 9:05, we're going to come back on and we're going to talk to former UFC fighter and current BKFC #1 contender for the heavyweight championship of the world, Big Ben Rothwell. But let's not keep him waiting anymore. He looks hot out there. Please welcome my friend to the show. Happy to have him on anytime he wants to jump in. I appreciate it. This is the man himself, Max Payne Griffin, joining us on.
What's up? Let me make this even.
What's up there, brother?
How are you, bro? Long time.
How are you?
I'm really good. I'm next level.
Next level. That's what I like to hear, man. So how's life been, man? It's been a long time since we chatted.
Yeah, life's been great. I fought back in February, Super Bowl weekend, beat Jeremiah Wells. That was fun. But I just got stem cell treatment.
How was that?
Been a freaking life changer. So it's exciting.
Why'd you go in for stem cell treatment?
I had a little bit of different small injuries after a fight, and I said I was gonna get them done out here in Sacramento, but my guy said, "Hey, talk to Josh Emmett, go down to CPI in Tijuana and go get them stemmies," and I did, and it's been next level. I already used to feel great. Now I'm just been waking up early. My mind's organized. I don't procrastinate. I'm remembering shit. My body feels great. It's just next level, man.
You look happy, dude. You look happy. You look content in life today.
Yeah, it's a good day. Father's Day was yesterday. Just still enjoying the stuff. Just still enjoying everything. Might as well. If you have bad energy, it's not good.
It's not good for you at
not
all.
Good. Yeah, it's not good.
By the way, just off
topic. Something up?
Yeah, of course I am. You know how we do on this show. By the way, you got to talk to the guys at Tapology. They need a new picture of you.
Okay.
This one's from UFC 202 is the background behind you. So that's a long time ago. We're at UFC 305.
Almost 9 years, man. Almost 9 years.
Crazy. I mean, you look smooth. You look you got a good picture. You got a good smile. You're all in that good pose right there. But man, we need a new Max Griffin picture on your Tapology.
I'll reach out.
So before we get into you and what's going on with your career, I got to ask, you've been around for quite some time with the UFC right now. What's your take on Conor McGregor having to pull out for an injury? And I mean, and before you answer, let me say this: he's never pulled out before in a UFC fight ever, and he's never tested dirty for anything ever. So I'm giving the guy the benefit of the doubt on this one because his record's clean in my eyes. I'm not a big Conor fan, but facts are facts. So what's your take on the whole situation?
I know they I mean, Connor kind of made UFC bigger for us all. He did, got more eyes on it, but I'm not a fan. I don't like his antics. I don't like what he does. I mean, the staff doesn't like him either. He treats everyone not in a good way. But as far as his fight and him fighting Michael Chandler, I wasn't really looking forward to that fight, so I'm really not that mad at it. I'm more. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by them panicking and keeping everyone in the dark. I'm not surprised about stuff, hearing little snippets come out how, how he was hurt. It's always a fiasco around him. It's always chaos, and I'm kind of glad. I don't really care to see him fight.
Yeah, that's the sentiment I get from a lot of people. A lot of people don't think he's going to ever fight again. They don't think this fight is going to get rebooked. They think Conor's just going to sail off into the sunset.
I mean, I feel bad for Chandler. This is however many times he's tried to fight Conor. I think he's going to be waiting around for a long time. He's going to be gray hair probably by the time he gets that fight. But it's a money fight.
It is. It's a red panty
right?
night. It's a red panty night. There's no doubt.
Good for him, but I mean, yeah, I just personally wasn't too thrilled about that fight. I mean, I think they both are losing lately, and I think Chandler's been on a losing streak, and
yeah, he hasn't been doing anything special.
Someone that I believe Conor could just piece up, but I guess we won't see it. I mean, he did change USADA for us, and that was been interesting. The new drug-free sport has been interesting. I mean, they're nice, but I just feel like they're not as on you like USADA was. USADA had to go in the bathroom with you and like couldn't lose eye of sight on you. And
right.
These other guys are like, yeah, I'll meet you at the gym. See ya. I'm like, all right.
I think it's a little.
I feel like if you could cheat, like this would be the company to do something. Really, I do.
I understand. I think that. I think there's a happy medium between what USADA was doing and what these guys are doing, because I think these guys are a little lax. I think USADA was really on point, and I think the UFC won't admit it, but I fully believe that they got rid of USADA because of Conor McGregor.
100%. Everything lines up in the dates and what they said, and they wanted Conor to fight without the 6-month clause, and they're like, no, he has to wait. Then whatever, the next couple of days, USADA's gone, and then UFC said, no, we've been having problems with them. Like,
yeah,
man, you just got to read the writing, man. Read on the wall.
It's right there in front of you.
Read the actions. Like, people will say whatever they want to say, but just watch. Just watch and put shit together for yourself. That's my advice.
I agree. So, what do you think of the booking of Yuri and Alex to main event 303?
I like it. I mean, I like it better than Conor Chandler. Personally.
Yeah, I do too. Because I think Conor was going to piece Chandler up because Chandler fits right into what Conor does. Conor's a sniper, and Chandler comes in with his chin sticking out.
Yeah, a short wrestler, bomber, and that's Conor loves those kind of guys.
Yeah, and he don't wrestle. It's like Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's a phenomenal wrestler. Fell in love with striking, doesn't wrestle, and he could prolong his career if he fucking wrestled some, got on the mat and taking some guys down.
It's an ego thing, but it's on them. That's on their conscience.
No doubt about it. My man David V says Max Payne equals money.
Yes, sir. What's up, David?
So, yeah, I think the UFC did a great job at changing gears. They've had the experience to do this before. They've had some fights fall out, and they've had to, really,
like that
jump
T
around.
City fight though. I like the T City
The
Diego
T
Lopez
City,
though. I like that.
that
I
fight's
like
going to
that a
be
lot.
fire. I'm
I
taking
like that a
Lopez to
lot.
win. I'm taking Lopez to win on that one.
Really, I got my guy T City, man.
I
He ain't
know.
no punk. I know. I'm just saying. Diego Lopez is a G though. I love his style. I love how ferocious he is, and he's a fucking killer. I love his little. He looks like an eagle to me. I did mushrooms on I do them all the time, but I did some mushrooms on UFC 300. I took a little too much, but it was still cool. It was still cool. It was still cool. But he looked like an eagle. He looks like a real eagle, a Mexican eagle. Just look it up. Next
You
time you
t-
see him with his hair, and he has like his nose is like he has like kind of like a bird beak kind of nose, and like he's an eagle, man.
so let's get back to this taking too many mushrooms. What happened, bro? You're not a rookie.
No, I know, but I take these new chocolates. They're really good. They're really good. These Jedi bars. They're organic. They're fire, and they're dosed good. They're dosed right. But before stem cell, right? There's like a protocol. You can't drink because alcohol kills stem cells, and you can't smoke because your lungs get inflamed, and the stem cells target inflammation in your body. So I couldn't smoke or drink for UFC 300. So I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I have to do something. I had mushrooms. So I was like, let me do a little bit more than normal, And I did, and it was just more than I thought. Luckily, I was with good people. The vibes were good. The commercials were weird. The commercials are weird, but the fights were excellent. But like fighters were purple, and it was so intense. It was intense, but it was great.
Yeah, we did a Fight Bananas watch party that night for UFC 300, and we were on the air for like 8.5 hours. Man, it was a long night, but it turned out to be the card I think that everybody was hoping it was going to be. It really delivered.
I had like an emotional dump after that. I don't know if it's like a serotonin dump. Like I was just not depressed, but like I used so much energy watching that fight. Those fights, it was long, dude. It was just fight after fight after fight after fight, just blood and gore and good fights. My God, just fight after fight, and then like the next fights I didn't even care about. The next 2 weeks, I think they took a week off, but when they came back, like they just had filler, like 4th-string filler fights that I didn't even fucking care who was fighting. I'm like, it can't even compare. It's like when you go to Coachella. I don't know if you've been to Coachella, some
Never
crazy concert, and then you go to like a regular concert. It's like, this is fucking lame, And that's how the fights felt after that. And the next 2 cards were fucking. I had zero interest. Like literally, that UFC 300 put fucking. It took a lot out of me.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to get up for the next couple of fight cards because they over delivered. I mean, the fights over delivered. The UFC couldn't have asked for a better show for UFC 300.
Yeah, I mean, they paid the guys a lot of money for the bonuses, and
how about that shit? The bonuses, fucking, they got that shit. Fucking Max and Justin asked for that at the press conference, and fucking Dana gave up the money. I was fucking blown away.
Yeah. Which means they have the money, but that's another story.
Well, we all know they have the money. Where they disperse it is up to them, and they don't always want to disperse it to the people that deserve it, and that's you guys. In the NBA, the players are entitled to 51% of the revenue generated.
I think we got 3%.
I think
80% of that is Connor's money. So it's really.
I think it's about 13% is what you guys end up getting as a group.
I heard like 80% of that is Connor's, and like probably more than that.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But it's what it is, though. It's what it is.
It's what it is. So
yeah, it's what it is.
I've been looking around. I've been talking to people. I've been trying to find out information on when Max Payne Griffin has a fight. And I got nothing, dude. Is there anything on the horizon?
No one's going to tell you a word. I'm probably October. Like I said, I got stem. Whoa. My bad.
That's all right.
I got stem cell back in April 22nd. So I gotta wait like 3 months for it to all settle in my body, and then So now I'm just doing rehab or physical therapy and cardio, low impact cardio, biking, assault bike,
You still swimming?
swimming, doing a lot of breath work, a lot of meditation, crazy breath work, bro. I don't know if you do breath work,
I
but
don't.
my record, listen, my record before I did my stuff was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So you inhale, exhale 30 times to like oxygenate your blood.
Okay.
And then you inhale, exhale, and hold your breath on an exhale. Like, and you wait. My longest before was 220. My
Right.
record, and that's long. 2 minutes, 20 seconds, that's a long fucking time. My
That is.
record last Thursday was 3 minutes and 31 seconds.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's fucking like impossible.
I
So
guess the STEMIs are working.
I'm gonna come back and take over. Like I'm gonna fuck everybody up. Watch. Like I feel different. I'm a different person now. I'm leveled up. I'm next level. But I feel like I fought every single style. I fucked most of the guys up. If I lost, it was real fucking close. And now I'm just gonna fuck everybody up. You heard it here.
I
Like I
heard
want
it
the
here.
belt now. Before I didn't even want it. Before it was really political, which it still is. It's still political. But you know,
Absolutely.
you see these guys get these downstream motorboat. I'm talking boats because we're at a fucking lake. Easy, you know, on a yacht going down the fucking river. I'm in a fucking like a rowboat with one fucking oar going upstream. And that's just how my fucking fight life is. So fuck these motherfuckers. I'm gonna fight the hard way, and I can't be denied. Yeah, that can't be denied. I'm gonna go in here, finish everyone, and I want the belt. I want the belt. There's not one guy in the top 15 that I feel like cannot beat. Not one. Not one of them motherfuckers. Not one. Not one. You see these guys get knocked out every other fight in the fucking top 15. You know, these guys
Yep.
getting fucking knocked out, slept. You know, I've never been in that place. So I'm coming for the belt. But now I actually want it. Like, I didn't want it before. I was like, fuck that fucking belt, you know? They don't want to give it to me. They don't want to give me any fights that, you know, are fucking, you know, they put me in fights to fucking lose and the fucking I mean, say, you know, they say, oh, you know, it's not up to us. There's odds. There's fucking, we're not dumb. It's politics, you know. We've seen guys fight the easiest tomato cans and look good, and they bump them up to a fucking main event and all this shit. It's what it is. But now, I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm just gonna beat these fucks, and then they're not gonna have a choice.
Yeah, and it is funny that you say you want the belt because, you know, we've talked numerous times, you know, and not once have you ever brought up
I didn't want
fighting for the title.
I didn't want it. Yeah, now I do. Now, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this next guy up, and then once I'm ranked, that's all it takes.
So who do you gotta fight in your next fight then if you want to get into this ranking conversation and the title conversation?
I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, there's not. I looked at every one of the fucking guys. There's not one of them that I feel that I can't beat. Especially with the game plan. I mean, just toe to toe right now. There's not one of them that can fucking beat me ass. If all of them were right here in the fucking parking lot, I'd beat all their asses. If we did a fucking game plan, and trained for a fight, I beat them all too. So that's where I'm at.
That's where you're at. Well, you know,
Yeah.
I like to hear
That's where I'm at, bro.
I like to hear that you want the title.
Yeah.
You know, it's good because it sounds to me like you're having a mental resurgence about why you're doing this. You know, you're not just out there to be a prize fighter or make money.
Yeah.
You want the gold at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, because why not? Like I literally didn't want it this whole time. It was like, but I've been the champion every other organization I've ever been in. You know,
right?
It's like, why not UFC now? I've been here so long. You know, it'll be 9 years in August. So
I'm looking at the rankings here, and you know, Jeff Neal is down at number 14.
I've been wanting to fight him forever. I called him out and he didn't say shit. That was like
Joaquin Buckley's at number 13.
ooh.
I'm just throwing out some guys down near the bottom of the ranking, but a fight I would personally like to see you take on number 5 ranked Colby Covington.
I want that back. I want that back if he's still there when I'm there. I love that. I would love that.
I would love that too.
He's not looking good as he used to look though. Something happened to him. He's looking like shit, man.
You know what? It doesn't even matter if he looks as good as he used to. Obviously that benefits you if he's not the same fighter he once was.
I'd like him to be.
But the number 5 is next to his name.
Yeah.
And that's the important part, because regardless of what he does, you come take out number 5, that puts Max Griffin in everybody's mouth.
Yeah, I'd enjoy that fight back.
I know you would.
Once I'm ranked, it'll be soon. I'd say the next 2 fights I'll get ranked, and then you could fight anyone there. You know what I mean? Once you're ranked, you could fight anyone on the fucking list. So, yeah, man.
And there's a lot of interesting fights that can be made for you right now. And it's important. What are you? You're 38, right?
Yep.
So the time is now. There is no more, working your way.
No bullshit. I'm on the fountain of youth now, little baby. I'm on the
fountain of youth. I get it. I know.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I know. How these fighters retiring and shit. Like, I feel so fucking good right now, and I really do. I know these guys are like, well, you get older, you get hurt. I'm different than all of them. I know Matt Brown. Shout out to Matt Brown. He just fucking retired. That would have been a sick fight. They offered him to fight me, and then he said I didn't make his stick card or whatever.
Yeah, I heard that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He didn't want to get his. He didn't want to get his ear. He didn't want to get his ear punched off.
It's not Pride Month, but I'm not. That's not my thing, man. But that would have been sick. I have a lot of respect for Matt Brown. I would have loved to take out another one of these legends, But
yeah,
it is what it is. It is what it is.
And going back and looking at some of these fights that you just recently had, in the last, couple of years, I didn't like
5-2 in my last fucking 7,
yep.
And I beat Neil Magny. So really, I just lost to Michael Morales in my last fucking 7 fights.
Right.
6-1. I'm 6-1 in my last 7.
Yeah. That split decision with Magny. That split decision with Magny was bullshit.
But they paid me for that. They paid me, and Dana said I won. So that's a win. So that's I won. I'm 6. I lost. I'm 6-1 my last 7 fights. I'm ready to fuck them all up, yo. I'm telling you.
That's one of those things I like about Dana. He does that, behind the scenes a lot. He gives guys extra money. If they perform, then the judges fuck them.
They came back and said, Mick Maynard came back right after the fight and said, hey, me and Dana thought you won. We're going to pay your whole win money. It's like, oh, shit, okay. So, that's awesome. A win to me. That's a fucking win. That's a win That's a win.
That's a win.
So, I'm 6-1 in my last 7 fights.
Forget the stupid judge. Your boss said, hey, that was a win.
So who do you believe? You know what I mean? Who do you fucking believe?
I believe your boss because I watched the fight and
I won the first 2. I mean, I did. So it's what it is.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, man. Fucking judging is just getting so fucking. I mean, judging's always been bad, but it just seems to recently.
It's not getting any better.
No, it's not. What the fuck?
It's not getting any better. We know it's bad. It's just. I think we need more judges. I think we need 5 judges, is what I think.
Why 5?
I think a split will be harder to fucking. I think less fuckery will go on. I seen Sal D'Amato. I don't know if you heard, but that motherfucker was sitting between my legs at UFC Anaheim when Anthony fought. This bald dude. I mean, we sat in front, and there's golf. We were sitting right in front of the fucking athletic commission. Elliot Kelly's one of my coaches. He's on athletic commission, and there's just fucking all these bald dudes. And this nice guy turns around and gives me these chocolate-covered almonds. He's trying to be all nice and shit. Oh, yeah, Max. My wife goes, I think it's Sal D'Amato. And I texted Elliot. He's like 4 feet from me. I'm like, hey, is that Sal D'Amato? And he sends back hella laughing emojis. I'm like, this motherfucker was trying to make nice with me, trying to give me fucking almonds. So he turns. I'm like, yo, Sal D'Amato. He turns around and he's like, oh, Max. He's like, man, why you giving me so much grief? He's like, I don't hate you. I'm like, well, you fucking judge like you do. And he's like, man, I have nothing against you. I'm like, well, stop fucking picking against me. Like, fuck.
Especially when you win.
Yes, no, I know. It's So now we'll see. We'll see, motherfucking Sal D'Amato. We'll see what happens his next fight. Even though it's not going to go to the judges. But
all right. So we need to get you in a fight with a top 15 contender, get your name in the conversation, and we need to have Sal watch your fight fucking from ring cage side so he can fucking see what the fuck is up.
Yep. The chances of this, I mean, his bald head was literally between my legs. Like literally, like the whole, or I could have sat anywhere the whole arena.
Yeah.
And God put him right in front of me, bro.
And he was trying to bribe you with chocolate covered omelet.
Yeah, it's nice guy. Oh, here, you want some chocolate covered? They were like from Trader Joe's or Nuggets, some high class shit. So I was with it, and it ended up being him.
That's fucking hysterical, man. So you say 5 judges, you think less fuckery. What do you think about open scoring? Do you think that will help?
Like PFL? Or you mean they tell you, oh, you're down
at the end of the round, the score is posted. Open scoring, so there's no mystery.
I think that'll stop confusion. I mean, the only flip side would be if you have a fighter coast. They're up 2, they're trying to coast to win or stay away. So I think it could have good and bad. I think it could, but I mean, there's some coaches that are like, oh, you're winning the fight, and you're getting their ass whooped. So I think that could help a little bit, but I think maybe more judges.
Yeah, today on Helwani's show, fucking Paulo Costa said he won rounds 1, 2, and 5 of his fight with Sean Strickland. And his coach
the whole fucking time.
He ran the whole time. It should have been 50-45. It should have been 50-45 unanimous. How one judge gave him a 49-46 blows my fucking mind.
That's fuckery, bro.
That's straight fuckery. See,
it is.
I don't like the open scoring for one of the reasons you said, because fighters will coast, if they can. That's one reason. But the other reason is I don't think it's going to fix the judges. The judges are still the same judges, so Sal D'Amato is still Sal D'Amato. Fucking, they're all the same. The only thing open scoring does, the only thing open scoring will do for us in this sport is we'll find out who sucks before the fight's over.
Yeah,
that's what we'll find out.
Yep. Well, the criteria is different. It's like some judges like damage. But your damage is supposed to be the number one thing.
Number one.
But some like wrestling, some don't. Like if he gets taken down, but he gets up, does that count? You know what I mean? Or a guy that threw 10 submission attempts. I mean, like I said, my coach, Jelly Kelly's the judge. So we talk about this shit all the time. We talk about judging all the time. Believe me. I did you tell him like, yo, fucking what about this fight? He's like, did you see it? I'm like, yeah. It's just that it depends who's watching. Like damage could be relative to control. Like Paulo Costa ran the whole time, right?
Ran.
And then say he would have fired on Strickland at the end and caught him with something. Like, does he win that round? Or there's nothing that's like set in stone for judging. It's too like gray,
Yeah, it's a problem.
AI score. They need to do the AI score shit. Maybe that could help too.
Yeah, I don't know what to do to help it. I mean, a lot of people say we need more former fighters to become judges and referees. But I don't know if that's the solution because, if a fighter, was a heavily disciplined in wrestling, when he becomes a judge or a referee, he's going to grade wrestling differently than a guy who's a striker.
Yeah. I think judging is too like personal, it's kind of like, well, what do you think? It's not like by the numbers and by the time, and
it's not. I like the
AI scoring. I think the AI scoring is pretty dope. Like I've seen not a lot of PFL, but the stuff that I have seen, they have the PFL scores, like my teammates fight, and I agree with those scores. It's like AI knows, man.
Oh, that's crazy. I think one of the things they need to do also is the judges need to be taken away from octagon side and put into a room, 3 separate rooms with giant video monitors. And there's that way they're not getting influenced by the crowd.
I think judging is better when into Apex. I think there's better judging because, you know, I think they could hear more, they could see more. I did cage side for A1 combat. Uriah's A1 combat. I think a month ago I was cage side. It was like getting blood on me. I was right there, like at the table, like right there. You could smell the blood. But like when you're that close, you could feel what's going on. But the crowd is so loud and like the crowd like has favorites, and that's gonna sway a judge that doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I look at judges like they don't know what the fuck they're judging. I tell my fighters, the judges don't know what the fuck they're looking at. So act like there are people fighting in the parking lot. Who's gonna win? Like who do you think won? Or maybe let kids judge. My son's Tyrus. He's 3 years old. He's been judging. I think he won. I ask, you know what I mean? Like get basic. Who do you think? Yeah, maybe kids.
Maybe
bring some 5-year-olds and ask who do you think won.
There you go. We'll get some kids.
Unbiased.
We'll get some kids. We'll get some kids that grow up in the gym watching fights. You guys are the judges. We can't have them be referees because I don't think they can pull you off of somebody if you're beating the shit out of them. So that part right there, no kids as refs, but they can judge. They can sit there and judge.
I think they should do. I think I'm gonna start. I came up with an idea in here. I'm gonna start doing kids scoring. I'm gonna have Tyrus. I'm gonna do little like reels or little YouTube segments where Tyrus watches and tells me who wins, and we'll see.
There we go.
You gotta be creative, man. You gotta think outside the box.
I like it. So we got a question from one of our viewers for us, Daniels. He wants to know who's the best MMA referee that you've had the honor of sharing the cage with.
Oh, there's a lot of good refs. I like Mark Smith. He'll let you fuck someone up, you know. He'll let you fight. I like Mark Smith. I mean, I think Jason Herzog just had a bad call or something.
He did. He stopped the fight too early.
Yeah, who's
But Herzog is pop.
I like the little dude from Ohio or whatever. What's his name? He's like a troll kind of dude.
Oh, Gary fucking.
He has a deep voice.
Looks like a miniature Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call him, mini Brock Lesnar.
I like him.
I can't remember his last name, and I've known this guy forever. Which fucking
Me too. He's a real nice guy.
Super nice guy. He's like a chief. He's a police chief. He's a police chief in Ohio. Yeah, unless he's retired, he's a police chief in Ohio, and I've known him since 2008 when he came down and was reffing for Gary Copeland.
He's hecka short.
Gary Copeland.
No, not Gary Copeland.
Yeah, that's who it is.
I know, but who I'm thinking is not Gary Copeland. It's not very good. It's not Gary Copeland. Who knows on the chat?
I'm just glad you didn't say Herb Dean.
Nah, Herb's cool, but he's not my favorite rap.
He's the most famous.
I like Mark Smith, man. I like Mark Smith.
Mark Smith is good. Jason Herzog is good. I mean,
I think Dan Murphy is pretty good too. But I like Mark Smith.
I like a guy named Blake Grice. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He does a lot more shows on the East Coast and in the South. But he does do UFC, he does Bellator, he does PFL.
We gotta who's that? Damn, you gotta know his name. We gotta look him up. We gotta look that ref up.
Which ref?
He's short. He's small. It's not Mark Copeland.
Not Keith Peterson.
Keith Peterson.
Is that it?
That's who I'm thinking. Yeah.
He's a cool dude. You know who else I like?
Keith Peterson lets you fight too. Yeah, I like Keith Peterson too.
Yep. He definitely lets you fight. I like fucking Mike Beltran. Mr. fucking Giant Mustache.
Yeah.
He's fucking smooth.
I don't think he's refed my fights yet.
He's smooth, man. He just fucking, and he's in control. He's got the octagon. He's got it. He knows what he's doing. I can't remember any bad Mike Beltran calls in the top of my head right now. Let's see. We got another question. Oh, here it is. Same person. Forrest wants to know, who's your favorite fighter? Do you have a fighter you look up to or admire greatly?
I don't really have a favorite fighter. I'd say myself, but who do I look up to? I mean, GSP, but he's out of there. There's not really many champions right now that like look up to per se. I like the old school stuff, man. Um, I mean, I like Poirier, man. I respect him. I respect what he's doing.
Yep.
I admire him. I guess he's a fighter, man. He's one of us. But favorite? No, I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite. That's cool. Yourself, like you said.
Yeah, myself.
Why not be you? So, enough fight stuff. You're out in the woods camping. You got the whole family out there?
Yeah, I do. We've been busy, man. Yeah. The good thing about stem cell is that I have more time. Like, I can only do particular things. So, like, I'm not training 8 hours a day. I'm training like 3 hours.
Right.
So I have a lot more time for everything, man.
That's cool.
But it's nice. Yeah, I went to go. We're at this place called Collins Lake. Going camping. I don't camp very much, but we just went to Costco, bought this big ass tent. My boy's talking all this shit. My homie, he's like, Max with the Gucci tent. Max with the my shit's nice, man. Like, I just like stuff that's nice and lasts, you know?
Yeah, no, fucking camping's fun. I was just about to ask you if you were tent camping or cabin camping, because they're two different worlds.
There are cabins here, but we got a tent.
That's good.
I bought a 10-person tent off Costco. It's has lights inside, easy to set up. It's nice, though. We're gonna go fishing.
Got air mattresses and shit all set up.
Got the air mattresses. Got some edibles. I got some mushrooms. After this, I was gonna take them earlier, but I couldn't do the interview on fucking mushy. So I'm gonna take a little nice dose and go enjoy the water, man.
Well, that's awesome. Another question from the crowd. Chris Cushman wants to know what you did with your first fight check. I'm guessing he's going to say, I'm going to guess that he's saying your first UFC fight check, because that's probably the biggest check you got prior to getting there.
Yeah. I think I paid bills. I probably bought something cool. But dude, this is almost 9 years ago, man. Yeah, I fought in August of 2016.
It's crazy.
So, I don't fucking remember, bro.
It's crazy, man, that you've been there this long, huh?
That's why I want the belt. I'm like, man, why not now? Yeah, why not now? I'm just out here hanging around. Like, let me fucking get it. And then I was thinking about who was there. I'm like, none of these motherfuckers could beat me. Not fucking, Yeah, I could beat all of them.
I think you have a shot with anyone in the top 15. So
yeah, there's not a guy that I'm like, I don't have a chance with them. Fuck that. I'm a pussy and fucking I got the skills. So we got the skills, we got the team, we got the mind, we got the heart, we got fucking the breath hold. I'm a fucking superhero.
3+ minutes, bro. 3+ minutes. You're reinvented, you're reinvigorated. And I can hear it in your voice, I can see it in your face that this is a different Max Griffin than I'm used to talking to.
It is. It's different for me. It's different for me too. It's different for me. I'm thinking faster and clear, and my mind is like organized. Like I don't know. Before I'm like cleaning up, organizing more shit. It's great, bro. I did my thing too. I did my dick. Whoa. Where'd we go?
I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you. There you are.
There we go. But yeah, I did my, man. And it worked. It helped. I didn't need it. It wasn't on my plan. It wasn't on my my plan, because you go 30 people at a time, and like 4 guys were like, "Oh, I'm doing a thing." I'm like, "You are? Why?" And they talked about it, and I'm real good friends now with the owner, Scotty Nelson. And I had a private dinner with him. I'm like, "Yo, what's up with the dick thing?" He's like, "I'll comp it, no problem. Talk to Pablo." So they did it, bro. And yeah, bro. Bigger condoms. So it's bigger. And then it's like hard. It's hard to finish, bro. I swear to God. It's hard to finish. At first it was like, wait, hold on, wait, Now it's like, shit, what's up? Like there's no like I have to really concentrate. It's
You got to tell
great.
the wife, "Hey, girl, I'm just getting warmed up. You better be
Yeah.
ready."
No, really. No, really. It's next level. I'm telling
That's
you.
you just said everything in your life is next level,
It
including the dick
is.
now, right? I
It
mean,
is.
fucking
Yeah. On top of everything else, and that home run derby, baby. Yeah.
hit it out of the park. Well,
Yep.
listen, my friend, it's been a pleasure chatting with you and catching up with you.
Yeah, I
We've
miss you,
we've
man.
we've had you on for like 40 minutes. I don't want to take any more time for your camping trip and your family because I
I know
know
he's
how.
gonna talk shit like, Josh, you felt ginger ass.
Oh, I love it.
He's my redheaded brother. Red
Yeah.
hair. Yeah, he can't be in the sun, so this sun would give him a fucking sunburn, I think they call it. He used to corner me. He's one of my best friends. And then yeah, we were in Brazil. And my other coach left, so Jim West came because he was with Anthony, and this is before he cornered me. But he's like, man, Jim is a really good coach. He's like, I take my spot and give it up to Jim, and he did. He's like, he's a better coach than me. So yeah,
Cool.
shout out to Josh Zufeld, the Ginger, and that's who I'm here seeing. It's his campsite that I came to post up at. So
Nice, man. Well, fucking enjoy the time out there in the fucking nature and your badass new tent, the lights,
yep,
the air mattresses.
yep,
Enjoy the shrooms tonight
yep,
and the fishing tomorrow. One more
yep.
question before you go. I forgot to ask this. Bare knuckle, would you do it?
I thought about it because listen, I'm between contracts. I found my contract out just so I could have a choice, and I did, and I came out on top because I won.
Yep.
And the UFC does want me. We've talked already.
So you're out of contract right now, technically.
Legally or technically, I don't know about legally, but technically, yeah. Because I wanted an option. Maybe PFL, maybe this, maybe that, but PFL's a shit show. And bare knuckle is just like one-offs. Bare knuckle is like, and those guys get fucked up. But I mean, who else has beaten Mike Perry other
None of
than
them.
me? None of them.
Well,
Like
I
I
mean,
could go in there. I could beat Mike Perry, yo. I beat him before. Like I could beat him.
I know you fought him before and beat him.
And he asked me. I shout out to Mike Perry. I love seeing him fuck all these guys up. Like
he's thriving. His life is so different today.
I did an interview on his thing, Kampai Pandas or whatever.
Yeah, that's
he asked me himself. Yeah, shout out to Kampai Pandas. He asked me, the Overdogs
podcast.
Yep, he asked me. He's like, would you ever do bare knuckle? He asked me that, and he asked me even, or would I rather box with MMA gloves?
Right.
But he knows me and him might get the running back one of these days.
That'd be fun.
I know I'm the guy. I know I'm there and beat him. I'm the guy, man. It's just not on the cards. It would have to be a one-off. Like bare knuckles, it would have to be a one-off.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. Luke Rockhold came in and made fucking a shit ton of money fighting Mike Perry. Eddie Alvarez got paid a shit ton for fighting Mike Perry. MVP.
Then what after that? But then after that, that's the thing. Like I still got years to go. Like,
absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. I have many more years to go. I don't want to just do bare knuckles and then just be a knuckle for the next fucking 6 years.
Yeah,
like, I'd rather go get the belt.
Yeah, no, go get that belt, man. Strap season, bro.
Yeah, I have nothing to prove, but now I want the belt now.
So then you do have something to prove.
Well, yeah. But not in bare knuckle.
Oh no, not bare knuckle. I'm talking about in the UFC. You have something to prove now. You have to show these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm proving I'm the fucking best.
There you go. Well, listen, bro. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks so much for talking with me and getting caught up with you. It's good to see you in a happy spot.
This went great. This went better than I thought it was going to be.
It's work. Yeah, fucking out in the woods and you're able to get reception. You're fucking good.
Yeah, I borrowed Wi-Fi. I have Wi-Fi here for 45 minutes. I don't know how long it's been on here, but
yeah,
it's going to cut off then.
Well, before you go, just give everybody your social media if you want them to follow you. Whatever social media is.
Follow me, Max Payne. What is my social media? Max Payne Griffin? Yeah, Max Payne Griffin. That's on YouTube. That's on IG. That's on Facebook. That's on everything. What
Cool.
else?
That's it. And my
Yeah.
buddy David, who runs Fight Bananas, who I'm doing my show through now, he wants you to come do a show for us on Fight Bananas. We'll call it the Painful Bananas. We want to bring you in and make you part of
I'll
Fight.
figure something out.
We want to make you part of the Fight Bananas family on a regular. So give you your own spot and do your own show.
Well, let's talk more.
We will.
Let's talk more because I want to. I'm talking about doing stuff like that with another company, and I just want it to be easy. I want to make it easy, and I could do. Yeah, I have all the setup shit already. The platform. I just need the platform and all that shit. So.
We'll talk, dude. Fucking, I'll get fucking David out there and fucking we'll get you fucking set up if we can.
Yeah, send me text me or DM me, whatever. DMs are tough, but it was good talking, bro.
Good catching up, brother. Always good to see you, man.
Bro. Heal up. I know you had some hell shit going on.
Had some hell shit going on. I'm okay right now. I'm alive. Okay. I'm breathing, kicking.
Yeah.
Kicking blessed.
And punching.
That's it. All right, boys and girls.
Blessing, man.
That's the man himself, Max Payne Griffin. He is now coming for the UFC welterweight title. Fuck all this just fighting for fighting. Max wants the belt now. And
fuck it.
A motivated Max is a dangerous Max. So you all better watch out.
Yep. Peace.
Peace out, brother. Boys and girls, that was Max Griffin, man. I love that guy. Fucking what a cool dude. We'll be back at 9:00 tonight to talk with Big Ben Rothwell. Watch the crawl down the bottom. Like I said, tomorrow we got Dave Van Auken. He's got two great guests for you, King Mo. And who's the other person he's got fucking on his show? So now I got to go fucking find it. I can't. I can't do that right now. Anyway, Fight Bananas tomorrow, 1 p.m. on our Facebook and YouTube, just like this. Dave Van Auken and Elle Dawson will be there running the show. You never know who's going to pop in besides those guys. We've got shows every night of the week now, I think. Every day and night of the week, I think. We're hitting it up. Fight Bananas is growing, guys, and I'm proud to be part of it, bringing Cage Side with Christopher James via the Fight Bananas platform. So thanks to my man, Max Griffin, for jumping in. We'll see you guys at 9:00 with Big Ben Rothwell. Until then, I'm Christopher James. You've been Cage Side. Peace.